Drum roll, please. So I woke up this morning and I finally hit 100K on TikTok. So I kind of just want to give y'all some tips and tricks and the things that I've kind of learned to get to this process, because I swear to God, in February, I still had less than 10,000. It happened in about like a month or two. So when we go look at my analytics, in the last 28 days, we've got 63K followers. And in the last 60 days, last 2 months, we've pulled in 81. Now, the first thing that helps me kind of get into this was ignoring the numbers. I'm not gonna lie. So there was a point in times where I went through at least like 5 different TikTok accounts, and I was making new ones because I was thinking like my accounts were getting shadow banned and all this other type of stuff, when in actuality, I just wasn't consistent enough. There was one account where I got to the 200 mark and I was like, you know what? Instead of me just making a new account, let me just write it out and see what happens, you know? And then I saw that it got to 400 followers and I was like, wait a minute. If I broke the limiting belief of I thought that I couldn't get past 200 followers, but now I'm seeing myself at 400 followers, then maybe there's some more limiting beliefs that I can probably break or like take acknowledgement of. So I just kept going. I kept going. And then I started just posting a lot more. Like I was posting damn near like 6 to 12 pieces of content a day, you know, one every 2 hours. It was even getting to a point right when I first started blowing up, I was posting every hour. Like I would just look at the time, and it was like every single time I opened TikTok, I would post. Every single time I opened Instagram, I would post or something like that. And it just became like a rhythm at a certain point to where the back end stuff just started happening on its own. And then like some more free game, right? Trial reels on Instagram. If you go on Instagram and while you're posting and stuff like that, you click this function that says trial reels. Read it. Make sure you guys read, bro. Y'all don't be reading enough. The trial reels makes Instagram's algorithm work like TikTok, to where it's going to send it to all new people first, and then you can choose whether or not you want it to be sent to the current, you know, followers that you have. So it gives you that extra leverage and that extra pull to have the reach that TikTok would have, while also having because Instagram is like a networking business card, if that makes sense. But yeah, the third thing, which I actually think is probably like one of the most important, right? Because like I've been saying, I've been making content forever. I've been trying to do, you know, healing content, help people, all this other type of stuff for ages at this point. One of the things that really made my content pop was my ability to get out of my own way and kind of say, fuck the rules. Usually they tell you don't curse. They tell you don't, you know, don't say certain things or show certain things to the camera and all this other type of stuff, right? But I actually did the exact opposite. The moment I necessarily wasn't too worried about cursing on camera and all this other type of crazy shit, my content popped because it was relatable, right? Sometimes we think the algorithm is gatekeeping us, when in reality, you just aren't hitting culture how you need to. Because if you hit the culture, they will make the algorithm accept you. You get what I'm saying? Like when you go on these apps and you talk to the camera as if you're talking to another person, you're on FaceTime with your homie, your homegirl, or something like that, right? That energy translates better because you're talking to the consumer. You're not trying to talk to the algorithm. When you're sitting there trying to talk to the algorithm, aka find virality and master your hooks and all this other type of shit, you're talking to the algorithm and you're trying to get an algorithmic response, which means that it's somewhat trendy. If the algorithm changes at any given moment, your tactics no longer work. But when you take the approach of just picking up your phone and talking to the phone like you're talking to one of your homies or one of your friends, it can go against every like guideline for the platform. If people are engaging with it and if people are watching it and liking it and sharing it, they're gonna give it, they're just gonna let it happen. There's been instances with people like DJ Ghost and stuff like that. YouTube hates when people smoke on camera, but DJ Ghost smokes on camera all the time because people watch his content. So like rules don't really be rules. Rules only be rules to the people that don't understand that the rules can be broken if you're lit enough, unfortunately, right? And I think probably like one of the last things, which is getting out of my, like what I said for number 3, but like in a real way, getting out of my own way. I gave a fuck too much about what people thought of me. I gave a fuck too much about my opinions. Like, oh, am I gonna sound crazy? I don't want any pushback from my belief systems. Like I wanted my belief systems to be my belief systems, meaning I don't want anybody even like telling me that they don't like it or they don't agree, because what the fuck, it's my belief system, not theirs. So I didn't even feel the need to share my belief system, because I was like, I don't even want anybody trying to intrude their energy on what I see to be true. But that kind of worked against me, you know, because I was shunning certain parts of myself, and I was putting certain parts of myself deep, 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 like really deep into the ashes damn near, you know? And it was preventing me from actually connecting, because what did I say in number 3? Relatability, you know, the having somebody feel as if they can actually get to know you and be there with you, and like they're one of your friends. Those type of things don't happen when you're shunning the best parts of you. And for me, crazy enough, that was like heartbreak and stuff like that, right? Because I was going through all these crazy ass heartbreaks, and I was just like anxious. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I could like talk to anybody about it or anything like that. So me going on the internet and talking about heartbreaks in specific was like a really big jump for me, because man, I was heartbroken. I was actively dealing with the emotions and shit like that. So like getting out of my own way and being like, okay, I'm about to take everything that I've learned. I'm about to take all the knowledge that I've gained from these years of just going through narcissistic abuse, healing, and everything like that. Even though I feel crazy sometimes, because I don't know, I didn't think that there was just as many people going through narcissistic abuse as there is, right? I was like, damn, I'm about to be seen as cuckoo crazy. I'm about to get called gay and everything like that, which crazy enough, those exact same things happen. But my tolerance for it was way higher because I didn't give a fuck anymore. So yeah, man, I think those are the main things and the lessons that I've learned from getting to 100K on TikTok. And let's get to 500K, let's get to 1 million. Thank you guys, of course, for all the help, all the support, etc. Like when I say this has literally happened in the last couple months. I'm still kind of transitioning and growing into it, you know. I posted my first YouTube video like 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. It was a Minecraft or like a cheat code video for video games. I was like 12, 13 years old. I was still squeaking it in and everything. So to be in the position now where I'm doing what I love while also being in a position where I can help a mass majority of people, it's a blessing. But yeah, man, I'm probably about to go work out, bring my dog with me. And yeah, it's loud as fuck by this window, so gotta go handle our day. I love y'all, man. Unless I'm gonna see y'all in the next scene, whatever that is.